Let's go to first quarter action at Sparta and watch number 6 Mendham take a 1-0 lead here early in this one as Anthony Lombardo fires in this rocket to give the Minutemen a 1-0 lead over the number 2 Spartans in the Group 2 state semifinals. Mendham looks to add to its lead here in the transition. Watch Steve Desiderio bring the ball up, but Sparta goalie Steve Antonello makes a nice save for the Spartans to keep it 1-0. But the Minutemen do take a 2-0 lead here at the 1 quarter on this nice 2-hopper off the stick of Chris Mearsheimer, and the Minutemen have a 2-goal advantage over the Spartans. All right, second quarter we go, and Sparta needs a goal, and they get one as Louis Rezendi comes from behind the net and finds Kyle Entramedia, who buries it into the back of the net, and the Spartans are back in this game as they trail 2-1. Sparta's game plan was time-consuming, smart ball possession, and it worked to perfection here. Watch Colin Sullivan come from behind the X and find Louis Rezendi, who is up top, and he loads up this rocket and scores, and we are all knotted at 2 apiece. Great comeback by the Spartans. Okay, third quarter action, and Sparta's defense starts to transition here as Zach Binder finds Paul Gaffney, who delivers the perfect pass to Hensha McDew, who scores with his left-handed shot, and Sparta takes a 3-2 lead with 19:19 left in the quarter. But Mendham once again has an answer as Harrison Wardle breaks in and scores this nice goal, and he ties the game at 3 apiece. Okay, Sparta looks to snap the tie here. Watch Colin Sullivan make the move for the wraparound, but he hits the post, and the Minutemen dodge a huge bullet right there. And it stays 3-3 at the 3 quarters as Sparta keeper Steve Antonello makes his best save of the day here as he stops this low shot by Dreyer Van Orden from about 8 yards out. All right, each team was very deliberate in its attack in the fourth quarter, but Harrison Wardle takes matters into his own hands here as he beats 2 defenders for unleashing this blast, and Mendham takes a 4-3 lead with 3:37 left in the game. Okay, Sparta has one last chance to send this game into overtime, folks, with 7 seconds left, but Mendham's defense comes up huge again as the loose ball drops in before the net, and Mendham escapes with a 4-3 win over a very determined Sparta team to gain a berth in the Group 2 state final as Joel Kanye gets the post-game reaction.
This is the last game, all these seniors, it's a senior-driven team, I've said it before. This is like the last game at Sparta, the last game playing lacrosse for a lot of them, and we wanted to go out, with a victory, and we couldn't do that, but, we went out with one of the hardest-fought games I think we've had here ever, maybe. We weren't going to go out without a fight, and I think we showed that.
We really came out just like we wanted to. We pushed the ball, we controlled the ball, we were patient with it, and our coach is very proud of us. We did what we could, and in the end it didn't work out for us, but we feel like winners.
Not this game, just all season. We had a great season. What were we, 12-5?
11-6.
Yeah. Everything went good. It looked like a couple weeks ago that we could have gone down in the hole, but we bounced back and started winning games and really pulled through. And the last couple games you guys saw was real Sparta, and that's how I hope it continues through history. Keep playing hard.
We had a good game plan going in, and the kids executed it real well and put us in a spot to win, But, ball didn't bounce our way a couple times, but I thought they did a great job.
Superb game plan by Coach Pat Brennan. Hold the ball offensively, be very patient, and Sparta executed that very well today.
Pat's the best coach I've ever had. He's like a father figure to me. I've known him my entire life, and he knew exactly what to do with this team. He said to us, we're going to take the air out of the ball, and we're going to slow this game down for us. And that's exactly what he did, and we frustrated their defense and their offense, I think, by doing that. It just wasn't could have pulled it out in the end.
It was a good idea. It was definitely a good strategy. We held the ball. We didn't want them to have it at all. We controlled it. Our defense did great to get it right back to us. I think we did fine. They got it by us.
He wrote up some great plays. We're usually an attacking offense, but for the States, we decided to be a little more patient, work it around, cut to the ball. If it's not there, pull it away, restart the play. We tried a more patient game play instead of more of attacking.
Hey, if you're the Sparta Spartans, you hold your head up very high. You ended the season 11-6. You lose to a very good Mendham team, who's the number 2 team ranked in the state of New Jersey in Group 2. You only lost 4-3. Had a chance to win this game. You hold your head up high if you're Sparta.
We played our hearts out. We tried to do our best. We gave it our all, and they just squeezed it right by us.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless, We're disappointed, but at the same time, I know how well we did, and we had great seniors today. They just did everybody contributed, and I'm just real proud of them, but disappointed we lost.
I think back at the season, ended up 11-6, bouncing back off a tough year last year, great season this year. You made it as far as you've ever have in Sparta lacrosse history, so you have to be very proud of that.
Yeah, especially the last few weeks, we went into a rut there where we lost 4 out of 5, and, we were kind of at a crossroads right at the start of the state tournament, and, a couple kids changed their role, and Paul Gaffney and Phil Greiner became defensive midfielders, and that's tough when you go from being a guy who was always on offense to now I'm just going to play defense, and they accepted their jobs. And I mean, we gave up 4 goals to Mendham, who's been lighting teams up, and they're a huge reason for that, and just the unselfishness of some people that got us back on the track.
What about now these seniors, senior-laden team really this year? When do you talk about those kids?
Yeah, Zach Reinauer and Zach Bender on defense. We're really going to miss them back there, and they had such incredible years. And then Zach Lasapio is one of our all-time leading scorers, and he's been an all-area kid, an all-state kid, and in the midfielders especially. Chris Kerr, his leadership and just steadiness, and Doug Frontoria is explosive. Luis Rosende had a great year, was all-league also, and Phil and Paul had to replace everything, and it's just we have a lot of question marks for next year, but we got a lot of good kids coming back, and so we'll see what happens.